This is LightCast Entertainment. We bring you details of news in politics, entertainment, everything buzzing in the Nigerian entertainment industry, and many more. Do wait to subscribe to get updates with happenings in Nigerian entertainment scene as well as politics. Many thanks.
Hello and welcome to LightCast Entertainment. So on What's Trending today, we take a look at the long-time drama between former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and his principal Olusegun Obasanjo. Recall that both have been in a long-time battle, with Olusegun Obasanjo recently saying that the worst mistake he made in his life was making Atiku Abubakar his vice president. And Atiku Abubakar has accused the former president of lying and having campaign of lies about him. Now, Atiku's media aide in a recent interview gave a detailed analysis of the fight between Atiku and Obasanjo, saying it's more political than personal reasons, also claiming that Olusegun Obasanjo does not want Atiku to be president of Nigeria. Let's see the details of it.
Former President Atiku Abubakar's senior political assistant Demola Olarewaju has described the lingering disagreement between his principal and former President Olusegun Obasanjo as political rather than personal. Olarewaju spoke on Monday during an interview on Frontline, a current affair programs on Eagle 0.25 FM Ilesha, Ijebu, Ogun State, where he appeared alongside the executive director of the Center for Responsive Governance, Ayodeji Ologun. Obasanjo has recently described his decision to pick Atiku as his running mate in 1999 as his biggest mistake. The former president also alleged that Atiku was involved in a plot to impeach him in 2003, claiming that the former vice president paid $5 million to the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gali Umar Naba, to commence the process. Atiku, through his media aides, rejected the allegation, describing them as part of long-running campaign of lies, deceit, and historical distortion by Obasanjo. The former vice president also attributed Obasanjo's resentment towards him to his refusal to support the former president's bid for a third term in office, saying he had chosen the constitution and Nigeria's democratic interest over personal loyalty. Olarewaju, however, said Atiku continued to hold Obasanjo in high regard despite political differences. The relationship between the former president Olusegun Obasanjo and Atiku, in my view, as a Nigerian who witnessed the administration and post-administration, is the fact that they do not seem to have a personal issue. It is clear from how Atiku holds Obasanjo in high esteem, he said. He however argued that the disagreement between the two former leaders was politically motivated, alleging that Obasanjo did not want Atiku to become president. The issue between them is political, and for reasons best known to Obasanjo, it is very clear and obvious that he does not want Atiku Abubakar to ever be president of the Federal Republic, Olarewaju said. He also questioned what he described as Obasanjo's perception that no other leader could equal his achievement of governing Nigeria better than he did. I think another thing that has become very clear is his instability about the opinion that Obasanjo holds that nobody can meet up his achievement and nobody can govern Nigeria better than him, he said. Reflecting on Obasanjo's political activity since leaving office in 2007, Olarewaju described former president's journey as journey of redemption. He argued that Obasanjo had over the years sought to rebuild his relationship with the Yoruba people, linking the development partly to his role during the Nigerian Civil War and the subsequent political intervention in the Southwest. Olarewaju compared Obasanjo's relationship with successive administration, claiming that the former president was more critical of the governments of former President Goodluck Jonathan and Muhammadu Buhari than he had been in the administration of President Bola Tinubu. He further downplayed Obasanjo's political influence in the Southwest, particularly his ability to determine electoral outcome in the region. Despite Obasanjo's opposition to Atiku's political ambition, Olarewaju said supporters of the former vice president remained committed to his campaign. We are determined that this opposition won't affect Atiku's campaign, he said. Ologun said Obasanjo's position on Atiku had changed considerably over the years. He recalled that Obasanjo spoke positively about Atiku in the build-up to the 2019 presidential election, particularly praising his understanding and governance. According to Ologun, Atiku's performance as vice president during the Obasanjo's administration also reflected a strong work relationship between the two men. In 2019, Obasanjo spoke well about Atiku, saying that he knows well about him running the affairs of the country, Ologun said. He added that Atiku and Obasanjo had worked closely while in government, with the former vice president playing an effective role in the administration. Ologun said it was therefore significant that Obasanjo opposed Atiku's presidential bid in 2023 and had continued to oppose him. But no matter what happens, we want Nigerians to understand the truth that Atiku never did anything to Obasanjo. Obasanjo is attacking Atiku for political reasons. He doesn't want him to become the president of Nigeria, Ologun added.